Alright guys, so here it is, some deep fried Coca-Cola. Here's some 1.5 cups Coca-Cola. Here's some sugar, 2 well-beaten eggs, and as you can see I've already put my baking powder and my salt in there. So I'm going to give that a really nice mix, and then I'm going to take this 2 ingredients and I'm about to give them a really nice mix as well. Okay, so we take our Coca-Cola, dump that in there. We'll take our eggs, we'll toss those in there. Okay, so now we'll just give it a nice mix. Make sure everything's incorporated really well. Now I'm going to take my sugar. I'm going to toss my sugar in there, and I'm just going to let it sit in there. I'm going to mix it until the sugar is dissolved. Okay, so now that we've given our Coca-Cola and eggs and sugar a really nice mix, I'm going to give our dry ingredients a really nice mix. Make sure that the salt and the baking powder is well incorporated. I could put it through a sifter, but really, who needs to go through the hassle? So now that I've got that, I'm going to take my wet mixture and I'm going to just simply pour it in there. I'm going to begin mixing it and give it that batter consistency, and then we're good to go. Okay, perfect. So just an added note, if you find your batter to be a bit dry, don't be afraid to add a bit of Coca-Cola to it to make it into the consistency like this, like a pancake batter, because we're going to deep fry this shit. There we go. And if you add too much Coke, then don't be afraid to add a couple of tablespoons of flour. So this is what the batter looks like. Right here is pretty thick, as you can see. I've got my oil on the go here, and I'm going to use this spoon to scoop them out. I would prefer it to be a ice cream scoop. What is that? Oh, it's probably not the best thing to use, eh? Anyways, best thing to use probably would be like an ice cream scoop, but unfortunately I don't eat, well, fortunately I don't eat ice cream, and unfortunately I don't have an ice cream scooper, so I'm relegated to using something like this, but cleaner. Okay, so I'm going to use a silver spoon. So I'm going to take scoops like this, and I'm just going to dump them in like that and hope for the best. Okay, so it looks like the oil is hot enough. So I'm just going to take like a little scoop like this, and I'm just going to dump it in there like that. Grab another one, and I'm going to drop that one kind of right there. Like I said, I should have a scoop, but I don't, so that's life. And then I will toss another one in there. 3 like that. let's have a look and see how that works out for us. Ooh, this feels super soft when I touch them. I've never made this guys before, so this is more of a concept than anything else. Feeling really nice. Give them a flip. Kind of almost look like fortune cookies, Chinese fortune cookies. It actually should be round. That's the image I had in my head, but I guess I should really invest into a ice cream scooper. Okay. Take those and I'm going to just put them right there for the time being. Very nice. So I'm going to cook a few more and then we'll sprinkle some goodies on it. So here's my second batch. Allow them to cook. They almost kind of feel like what are those things called that you eat with roast beef dinners? Worcestershire or something like that. Here, let me grab a package. Let me look. Let me think what they are. Yorkshire puddings. That's it. That's what that reminds me of. They feel like that. You know how Yorkshire pudding has that soft touch to it? That's what these feel like. We want to get them golden brown. We don't want to overcook them, and we don't want to undercook them either, because we don't want the raw dough, right? Because that's always pretty offside when you get a bite of that. So right now they look pretty good. I bet you if these things were round, they would flip over by themselves. When one side is brown, they would just go flip, and then the other side would cook. But because my pot is so small, it's not flipping. But that's fine. This is more of a prototype than anything else. So far, I am pretty happy with the outcome. I'm not happy with the way the shapes look, because they should be more like round donuts. You know what I'm saying? But I guess we'll take whatever shape that we can get for now. So here it is. I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes and I'll give it a sprinkle. Okay, so my deep fried Coca-Cola balls have had an opportunity to cool off. So now I'm just going to sprinkle some powdered sugar and cinnamon onto here. It's like Coca-Cola based homemade donuts. It's really what the concept of this is. So I hope you guys enjoy making this if you do, and if you do make this, please leave the comment in the comment box and let me know how this turned out for you. So with that being said, thanks for checking it out and coming at you with some tasty shit.